of providing lasting satisfaction is based on a fundamental misapprehension of their true nature. The wisdom that perceives emptiness allows for the cessation of this clinging, thereby alleviating suffering. Furthermore, the positive interpretation of emptiness as boundless potentiality implies that it is not a mere negation but the very fertile ground from which the intricate dance of dependent origination can unfold. If things possessed a fixed, immutable intrinsic nature, they could not change, interact, or give rise to other phenomena. The emptiness of fixed being is thus a prerequisite for the dynamism of matter. C. Simultaneity and non-duality of cause and effect in Mahayana thought. Building upon the foundations of Pragatya-samutpada and Sunyata, various Mahayana schools have developed sophisticated views on causality that challenge conventional linear, temporal understandings. These views often emphasize the non-duality or even simultaneity of cause and effect. General Mahayana perspectives stress the profound interconnectedness of actions and their outcomes, a principle deeply related to the workings of karma. A core teaching, particularly highlighted in certain traditions, is that the ordinary person and the Buddha of the enlightened state are essentially the same at a fundamental level. This leads to